I'm excited to open this one, so let's go. Quick start guide, manual, info on the switches, USB-C to USB-C cable with an adapter if you want to use USB-A. This is a nice braided long cable. Extra keycaps for Windows users, switch and cap removal tool, a 2.4 gigahertz USB-A adapter, a little screwdriver, some extra screws, an Allen wrench, looks like some foam, and here is the Keychron Q1 Ultra 8K keyboard. It is heavy. That's what I like about Keychron keyboards. They're well made and they are super heavy. And you could do some damage if you use this as a weapon. It's got a heavy metal case. It comes in this black or white. I decided to go with black this time because I've been using a white one. It's got these nice aqua colored keys for escape and enter, and mine's set up with Mac keys. You can see the command key there. So on the back, it's got this really cool design. Let's take the protective plastic off of it. Check that out. It looks like it is copper, and it's got this really neat sci-fi kind of steampunk-ish engraving. And you can see that the screws look like they're brass screws. It has rubber feet to keep it from sliding around on your desk. And on the back edge is the USB-C port here where you can connect the cable if you want to use it in wired mode. Here is a Mac Windows switcher, and here is the switch for the modes. You have the G for the wireless 2.4 gigahertz, you have the USB cable, and you have Bluetooth. I usually use mine in wired mode just so I don't have to worry about keeping it charged up. All right, so we have a really nice analog knob, which I like for volume. Press it in to mute. We have our buttons here for media control. We've got the full F1 to F12 function keys, QWERTY keyboard layout, page up, page down, home buttons over here, inverted T for arrow keys. Yeah, this is nice. Let's check out the ergonomic angled keyboard layout here, and then the keycaps themselves. Let's remove one of these keycaps and check out the switches. Let's take off one of these keycaps. Here we go. Here you can see the cap. We have the Keychron Silk Palm banana switches installed on this keyboard. And you can see that these are south-facing switches as far as the RGB effects. So let's put that back in place and let's go put it on my desk. I've actually been using the Keychron Q1 HE keyboard since May of 24. So the one that I'm going to be switching it out for is actually a update of that keyboard. It has the same 75% layout, which is my favorite layout. So let's plug it in. I've got it set to USB mode Mac, and it immediately pops up the keyboard assistant on my Mac. And I'll just go ahead and do the setup and say done. And we are off to the races. And here are some of the cool lighting effects that you get with this particular keyboard, and it's really easy to switch between them. You just use the function plus Q button to switch between the different lighting effects. And I've always liked the Keychron effects because they're really smooth compared to some of the other keyboards that I've tested. So you get quite a few different ones. Now this keyboard is really nice. I really like it. It's fun to type on. It is well made, and I never have any problems recommending a Keychron keyboard. It is one of the most premium keyboard brands that I've ever tested, and I continue to use them as my daily driver every day.